Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to all the students out there. Okay, so for today we are going to have our lesson. That is the first lesson for Form 5 Junior. Okay, that is what you are being correct. Form 5 Junior, that is Form 5 2021. Who is going to sit for your SPM 2021, and who will be the first batch sitting for the exam for CEFR? So your batch no longer take the 1119 paper like your seniors. Okay, so our first topic for download, okay, that is our the name of our textbook is It Is Personal. Okay, it is under the theme People and Culture. So welcome to my first class, me, Teacher Ni Design. Okay, the topic here is it is personal. So you know that it is going to be related to you. Okay, something that is very easy for you to relate to. All right, so here we have a picture of a grandfather. We have a picture of a son, of a grandmother. Wow, you see, these Mat Sallehs or the Westerns, okay, it is common for them to play football even though you are a female. But it is a bit weird in our culture, right? So in their culture, it is accepted. Okay, and then here we have father. So how many generations can you see in the picture? We have grandfather. Okay, let us see here. We have grandfather here, we have son here, we have grandmother, and we have father. So we have how many generations? Yes, good. We have 3 generations in this picture. Okay, now we go to the next one. Let's learn new terms. Okay, this is a very interesting topic, okay, which deal with new terms for some of you. Okay, we are going to go slowly so that you can understand all the terms that you need to know. All right, so but still, if you do not understand, don't worry, because you can always refer to your teachers back at school. Okay, let us look at the term here. Okay, all right, we have one here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 terms that you need to know. Okay, the first one is traditional family. Traditional family, okay, it refers to a married couple and their children. So if you have your mother, your father, and you and your brothers and sisters, that is a traditional family. Okay, clear? Now we look at the second one. Okay, second one is the single parent family. Single parent, it does not state parents. Okay, when we have parents, that means we have both mother and father. Okay, but this one is referring to single parent family. The definition given to us is a mother or a father and her or his children. Okay, so it means that we only have a mother or a father in a family, not both of them. That is why it is being called as single parent family. Okay, only one of them. Clear, right? Okay, now we go to blended family. Well, it sounds like blender. Okay, when it is blended, that means it is the combination of families. Okay, now let us look at blended family. A couple, okay, that means father, mother, and their children from previous marriages. Okay, that means, for example, John has a daughter from his first marriage, and Elena has her son from her first marriage, and then John and Elena got married, so they become a couple, and their children from their previous marriages come together and stay together with them. Okay, that is what we call as blended family. Alright, okay, now we proceed to extended family. Extended family is when your family other than, okay, so not only your mother, father, and your siblings, which is referring to your sisters and your brothers, but also in your family, you have your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, and your cousins staying with you. So the family becomes extended. So that is what we call this kind of family as extended family. Clear? Very good. Now we go to the next one. The next one is quite simple. Okay, very direct, because adopt. You mean, what is the meaning of adopt? Okay, once you know the meaning of adopt, it is going to be very easy for you to understand the meaning of adoptive family. So not a family by birth. Alright, that means they are not your biological parents. Okay, you are being adopted. So the children are known as adopted children, and the parents are known as adoptive parents. Alright, so we have single parent family, blended family, extended family, adoptive family, and finally we have nuclear family. Wow, it sounds like a big word, right? No, it is very simple actually. Nuclear family is referring to a couple and their children, father, mother, and their kids. But compared to traditional family, okay, we look at the difference between these two. Okay, traditional family, a married couple and their children. But for nuclear family, a couple and their children who can be their biological children or adopted children. That is what we call as nuclear family. So if you look at it carefully, when it has a couple and their children, okay, biological children, so this family can also known as, okay, once again we go up here, known as traditional family. So another term for nuclear family, okay, once they have their own biological children, is also traditional family. Okay, but the another extra criteria of nuclear family is that if the parents or the couple has the adopted children, it is also considered as nuclear family. Clear, right? Okay, so now let us look at the next one. Alright, this is the first practice that you are going to do in Form 5. Okay, we have learned about adoptive family, blended family, extended family, single parent family, and traditional family. Read the descriptions of different families and label them with these words. Which one is most like your own? So, after we go through all the 5 examples, okay, or 5 types of families, we will try to relate to our own family. Which one is the most like your own family? Okay, I'm giving you a few minutes to go through the 5 types of family as described here. Okay, take your time, read through. Okay, I know. If you are from my 5C students, they are going to ask me, teacher, come, let us read together. Okay, so I assume you, because I have already mentioned in the my slides, okay, for the teachers. Okay, I already mentioned that this lesson is meant for average students. So if you are from the excellent class, I don't think that you are going to have any problem reading this, okay, and then try to understand this. Okay, but I assume now, but some of you who are watching my video now, you are from the average class, just like my 5C children. Okay, and I call my 5C is my 5 chomel children because I really love them. Although their achievement in English is average, but they always be with me. Whether it is online classes or face-to-face class once we have the chance to hold that one. Allahu Akbar. Dia macam dah iklan kan. Okay, now we go back to our lesson. Alright, number 1. I live in Bristol with my mum, dad and brother Tim. Okay, remember you need to understand the terms and then try to relate to the people as described in this particular family. Okay, I live in Bristol with my mum, dad and brother Tim. My parents met at university and got married when they finished their studies. I was born a year later and my brother was born when I was 3 years old. Okay, remember we have parents here and then you, yourself and also your brother Tim. Okay, remember, try to recall the terms that we are going to use for this first family. Okay, now we go to the next one. Have you got the answer? Hopefully you have. Alright, it's okay. It's okay to attempt the exercise and get it wrong. Okay, we are not perfect. We are in the learning process. So come, try to answer it. Challenge yourself. Okay, number 2. Mom and I have just got home from holiday in Spain. Mom works hard so that we can go away once a year. It may sound strange, but I have a lot of fun with my mom. There's just the two of us at home. So it is a good thing we get along. Okay, remember, only one of the parents. And here in number 2, we only have the mom and the writer. Okay, so what kind of family is this? 1, 2, 3. Have you got the answer? Okay. Again, I would like to challenge yourself. Come, let us write the answer. Okay, number 3 now. My dad remarried a few years ago when he did, Josh and I got a stepmother and a stepsister. So, the stepsister here, you need to understand, it belongs to the stepmother. They come as a package, one good package, right? You get a stepmother and you get a stepsister. Okay, at first, it was strange living with them in the same house, but we soon got used to it. It's pretty cool, actually. Okay, so which one now? Okay, your dad remarried a few days ago. So you and Josh, okay, your brother, belong to your dad. And your stepmother has a stepsister. And these two families come together and live in the same house. Think. 3, 2, 1. Done. Alright, now we go to number 4. Every summer, the whole family gets together for a party at my grandparents' house. All 3 generations are there. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and everyone. We have a fantastic time. For me, it's the best day of the year. Okay, here for family number 4, we have grandparents, we have aunts, we have uncles, we have cousins. So this family is called ... Write down your answer. Okay, next one, number 5. My mom and dad aren't my biological parents. They couldn't have children of their own, so they adopted me and my sister. The clue is there, right? So they adopted me and my sister. They love us very much and always do their best to make us happy. Here we have 2 answers. Okay, we have answer number 1, answer A as and answer B as okay, I want you to try it. Okay, it is interesting. Okay, remember, dad and mom and both are adopted. I guess me here is a son and a sister. Okay, a daughter here. Okay, so what kind of family do we call this family? Alright, check your answer now. We are going to look at the correct answer. Okay, be honest to yourself. Although you get it wrong, don't be panic. This is just the starting of our lesson for today. Okay, let us look at the answer here. Number 1. Okay, you live with your mom, dad, brother, Tim. Okay, so this is what we call as. Okay, let us look at the answer. Yes, you are great. This is what we call as a traditional family. Alright, give a big clap to yourself. Okay, number 2. Mom and I have just got home from holiday in Spain. So in the family, you only have your mom and you yourself. Where is the father? The father is not there. So what kind of family is that? This is what we call as single parent family. Okay, that is simple, right? Now we go to number 3. My dad remarried a few years ago. Okay, so Josh and you belong to your dad. And then you get a stepmother and a stepsister. The stepsister belong to your stepmother. Okay, and then you come together, both families. Now you are in the same house. So this kind of family is what we call as blended family. Alright, you are doing great. Now we go to number 4. Okay, every summer, okay, the key points here, we have grandparents, aunts, aunties, aunts, okay, the same persons. Okay, we have uncles, cousins, and others. So this is the kind of family that we call as extended family. And finally, my mom and dad aren't my biological parents. It is already given to us here. Adopted me and my sister. So this kind of family is known as, okay, adoptive family, or you still remember the last one? Okay, they are also known as, oops, my pen here, nuclear family. Why nuclear family? Because you have parents and you have adopted children together. So known as nuclear family. Okay, what are the marks that you get? 5 over 5, excellent. 4 over 5, you are good. 3 over 5, it is a good effort that you have done. 2 over 5, you need to read again and try to understand all the terms. But you are doing great, girls and boys. Okay, now let us look at our next one. My family. What type of family that you have now? Think. Are they single family? No, single family. Now you see, when you want to talk fast, that is going to happen. Okay, are you having single parent family, a blended family, extended family, adoptive family, nuclear family? So think, if you don't mind sharing with your classmates, you can share in your WhatsApp group or your Google Meet lesson later on. Okay, but as for me, okay, I am having an extended family because my mother-in-law is staying with me, and sometimes my sister-in-law will come back and also stay with me. So I have an extended family. Okay, so it is up to you to decide your family type. Okay, at least we have learned about the terms. Okay, new terms that we need to know. Okay, next one, my dear. Look at these household chores. Okay. We have make your bed, wash the car, cook meals, wash the dishes, do the laundry, dust the furniture, clean the bathroom, and sweep and mop. Okay, look at the household chores. Who do you think should do them? Okay, write C for children. Can you remember? Write C for children and P for parents. Okay, here there is no right or wrong answer. Okay, if you think make your bed is your mother's responsibility, then you write B. I will not make my kids pet. I will let them do it on their own. But again, as I mentioned just now, it is up to you the answer. It is from your own family background, okay, what you have done. So you are going to fill in. Wash the car, is it the parents or the children? Cook meals, is it the parents or the children? Wash the dishes, parents or children? Do the laundry, does your mom has to do it or you're going to do it on your own? Does the furniture at your in your room or at your house? So who is responsible to do this? Clean the bathroom. Are you going to let your parents, or especially your mother normally, right? Your father will not do it. I don't think so. Your father will clean the bathroom. It is normally a mom's job. Am I right? Okay, and then sweep and mop. Okay, so there is no one correct answer here. It is up to you. Okay, if you think that do the laundry is the children's responsibility, so you just put C. Okay, so we are not going to go through this because this answer is up to you. So which of the chores in number 1 do you do? So be honest with yourself in your notebook. Write down which one. Number 1. Okay, this is number 1. I do number 1. I cook meals. Sometimes I sweep and mop. Okay, so those are the 3 things that I normally do. Okay, that is the example. Okay, and then we are going to do the next one. That is, we are going to read the article about helping out at home and decide on the best title of the article. Okay, so for number 3, we are going to discuss at the end of the lesson. Okay, now let us look at the article here. Before we look at the article, look at these pictures. Which one is your room? My God, my dear. Dusty furniture, dirty dish in the sink, filthy floor, unmade beds, smelly laundry in the basket. Oh no, I really hope this is not your room. Okay, boys and girls, we do not want to live in this kind of room, right? Okay, remember, our room is a personal place or a private place for us to have our own privacy. So why don't you clean up your room? Okay, instead of asking your mother to do so, you should be responsible to make your room clean, neat, and tidy. Okay. Oh no, okay, that is the expression that your parents, especially your mother, will say if she looks at your room. Okay, if your room is like the previous slide. Okay, now let us read. Okay, this is the first one. I'm going to read slowly. You are going to follow me. You can read it loudly, okay, or you can read in your heart as long as you understand the meaning of the passage. Okay, let's read. In the past, women stayed at home and did all of the household chores while men went out to work. The father or sons rarely helped, but sometimes the daughters did. However, those days are long gone. But despite this change, okay, teacher, what is the meaning of this? Okay, you might ask me. Okay, why this? Okay, this one we are going to fill in one sentence. This is what we call as missing sentence, and I know you are familiar with this. Okay, because you are being exposed when you were in lower form 1, 2, 3, and also when you were in form 4. So after this, okay, in our next slides, okay, you are going to see 5 blank here. Okay, the box here, the white box here. Okay, this is where we are going to do our practice later on. So don't worry about the blank and the numbering there. Okay, but despite this change, many teenagers believe that their parents, and more particularly their mothers, are the only ones who should pick up, tidy, wash, clean, and clear. Are you one of those teens, or do you help out? Okay, words of the day that you need to know: household chores, rarely, and particularly. I'm not going to give you the meaning of these words because now you are already form 5. You need to be very independent. You need to get your vocabulary book, or if you don't have one, you can write down on a piece of paper and put them in your file. Okay, that is how you are going to increase your vocabulary day by day. Okay, so we have these 4 words for you to find the meaning later. Okay, next paragraph. It is a sad fact that just when children are mature enough to really help in the house, they become too involved with their schoolwork, part-time jobs, and other activities to be of much help. They always seem too busy to lend a hand around the house. Even so, teenagers should be careful not to make extra work for others. Okay, again, we have the blank here. Ignore the blank first. The truth is that no one is too busy to do these simple chores, and anyone claiming otherwise is probably just being lazy. So what happens when parents become sick and tired of their children's excuses? Okay, ask yourself, what is going to happen? Okay, next one. This is the third paragraph. Jessica Stillwell faced this very problem. Her 3 daughters didn't lift a finger at home. Oh my God. So she went on strike. See what is going to happen next? It all began on a typically busy Saturday when Jessica was rushing around all over the town, taking her daughters to and from sports, shopping for the family, and running errands. That evening, when she put her feet up for the first time all day, she looked around at the mess in her home and realized with a shock that she hadn't made any of it. Stillwell went on strike there and then. Okay, I would like to underline this phrase. Okay, there and then. Okay, and stayed on strike for 6 days. Incredibly, they didn't even notice that was happening until day 3 of the strike. So what does the pronoun they refer to? Okay, this is referring to the kids or the children or her daughters. Okay, so these are the words that you need to, the phrases that you need to get the meaning. Lift a finger, and then we have strike. Okay, running errands. Okay, put her feet, or here I just put one's feet up instead of using her here. Okay, so this one I changed to one. Okay, one's feet up. And finally, I want you to find there and then. Okay, so include here number 5. We change the color. Number 5. Okay, we have there and then. Okay, find the meaning. Okay, it seems simple. I really hope that you can get the meaning of the phrases and the word strike there. Clear? Now we go to paragraph 4. By then, dishes had piled up in the sink. Dirty plates were still on the dining table, and smelly socks, oh my God, smelly socks were on the bedroom floors. It wasn't until day 5 that the girls started to clean up the house, blaming one another for the mess. During the clean-up, Stillwell sat on the sofa drinking coffee that her daughters had made for her. Okay, I am very happy to read this part. Okay, which part? This part. Alright, it seems like heaven. Sat on the sofa drinking coffee that her daughters, who used to be lazy before, okay, had made for her. Okay, so the terms that I want you to find from this paragraph is only one. That is the phrase piled up. Alright, happy face. This Smiley looks very happy because now she can sit on the sofa drinking coffee, not doing anything. Okay, next one. Stillwell says it was shocking to see how much of what she did for her children were things that they were perfectly capable. Okay, capable, that means they can of doing on their own. She hadn't asked them to help because she didn't want to argue with them, or because it was faster and simpler to do it herself. That is what our mom or me as a mother feel. Okay, rather than I have to argue with my kids, I would rather do it on my own because it was faster and simpler to do it by ourselves. Okay, next one. Okay, the last paragraph. What's the situation in your home? Now you do the reflection. Okay, sit down, look around, since now you are WFH, okay, work from home, you are doing the online learning. Okay, look around your house. Okay, do you do your fair share, or do you expect others to clean up after you? Do you expect your parents? Do you expect your sisters or brothers? Do you expect your mother to clean up after you? If your mom or dad went on strike, who would break them? Who? Okay, again. Okay, deleting. Okay, if your mom or dad went on strike, who would break first? Them or you? Think about it. Okay, think about these, boys and girls. Remember, cleanliness will reflect your own self. So please take care of your cleanliness. Okay, make sure the place that you are sitting at, okay, your surrounding is clean and comfortable. It is not that difficult, right? Okay. So this is the ones that I told you with the blank there. We have 5 blanks. Okay. Read the text again. Now try this. Okay. 5 sentences have been removed from the article. Okay. So you know you have 5 blanks just now. Choose from the sentences A until F, the one which fits each gap. Okay. Number 1 until number 5. There is one extra sentence which you do not need to use. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences. But we are going to use only 5 because we only have 5 gaps. So one sentence is a distractor. No need to use them. Okay. It's quite difficult, right? Because you have to go through this one. Okay, the tips is that you need to understand the sentence before the gap and also the sentence after the gap. Alright. Thinking. Click, 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 click. Teacher, it is very difficult. Of course, it is very difficult because you do not have the text with you. Okay, once you get your textbook, once you have the text with you, okay, you have photocopied the text, okay, which is easier rather than you rewrite the text, okay, and then you can get the answer. So for this one, I would like to advise you, you need to refer to your teacher for the practice, okay, because you have to go through the text slowly, get the keywords, the clue or the keywords from the sentences before the gap and also after the gap. Okay, I will not give you the answer for this practice. Okay, now we have after we have done the reading, okay, for question number 1 we have gone through just now. Okay, from question number 2 done. Okay, now read the article about helping out at home and decide on the best title for the article. So which one is the best title? A, top tips for a clean home. B, when a household falls apart. Or C, how to treat teenagers. 3, 2, 1. Which one is your answer? Yes, you are great. Okay, the best answer or the best title for our article is when a household falls apart. Okay. Oh, that's all for our lesson for today. Remember, this is only the first lesson. Okay, we are going to have our next lesson. And in our next lesson, I will prepare the self-check practice for you. Okay, so we are going to have the self-check in the next lesson, and some of the phrases and the vocabulary will be taken from the passages that we have gone through. So that's all for today. Till we meet again, from me, Teacher Nidizak. Take care of yourself. I know we are facing a difficult time now. Okay, you miss school, and we teachers miss you. We really want to see you face to face, okay, but then the situation does not permit us. So take care. Ingat, sentiasa jaga SOP, okay. There's no one else who can take care of us. We have to take care of ourselves and our family. Till then, okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you, girls and boys. Bye.